Hi, and welcome to a special edition of the Rice Report, our budget edition, where I talk to you about some of the decisions we made regarding this year's budget and also our priorities for this upcoming year. I want to welcome you here to the dais, the home of the Montgomery County Council, but also your home, a place where many of you came to testify about some of the priorities that you are most concerned about, a place where you came to voice your concerns and also make sure that your message was heard. And the answer is we heard you loud and clear. I think that this budget this year represents the priorities that make Montgomery County one of the best places to live, work, and play.
I'm going to start with Councilmember Rice.
Thank you very much, Madam President. From our community stakeholders and partners to our representatives in other forms of government, to our department heads and leaders, to our employees, it took all of us together to truly craft a budget that was representative not only of Montgomery County, but are of the ideals that are Montgomery County, are the true core of who we are as people. This budget reflects the priorities and the values of our county and the same things that we want to instill to our children, making sure that all folks have an opportunity to succeed and be successful, making sure that we support those who might need a little bit of a helping hand, also making sure that we continue to innovate and support our businesses so that they can continue to grow and thrive, and also just supporting our everyday way of life. Our budget that encompasses over $5 billion does so many things. And I know it was a challenging time for us because we actually ended up raising taxes to help pay for it. But I'm confident, as well as the other 8 members of this council, that we are committed to ensuring that your way of life continues to be better each and every day because of the decisions that we made as a result of this budget. I want to talk a little bit about our budget when it comes to education. As the chair of the Education Committee, we spent a great deal of time having education budget forums this past winter from January through April, where we talked to many residents throughout the county about what was most important to them when it came to our education system.
My name is Craig Rice. I'm Montgomery County Council member representing the Up County, District 2.
And there were 2 things that stood out and resonated clear above anything else. Those were the reduction of class size and the reduction of our achievement gap in our schools.
And on the issue of closing the achievement gap,
I wanted to speak about or ask for feedback on the class size. So much of what we do as educators is we have to make connections with these people. Having a class size reduction of 1 is tremendous.
We need to make sure that every child has an opportunity to be whatever it is that they want to be and are able to prosper. And I think that devoting the resources, the additional financial resources to our school system, specifically allocated to these 2 programs, both reduction of class size and the achievement gap, will pay us back in spades in the long term.
I've continuously heard that theme over and over again about class size, adding that one child that might be a child who's coming from a country of violence and all of a sudden needs to provide more attention and find other resources to help that child so that they can learn just like all of the other kids in their classroom.
This is a tremendous investment and a tremendous partnership. And it could have only been done with the great work and collaboration of our interim superintendent, Larry Bowers, and our president of the Board of Education, Mike Durso.
President Durso, we had some very tough conversations at the beginning. And sir, we trusted each other from the start. And I truly feel as though that's what helped us to get to the point we're at right now. And so I say thank you to you as well.
This truly is remarkable in terms of what we've been able to accomplish. Setting priorities driven by the community that would be lasting and written in terms of our priorities with our school board. And so I'm excited. I'm really excited about what the future holds for our school system, continuing to be one of the best school systems in the nation. And we're going to build on that and make our system even better. I also want to talk about Montgomery College. Montgomery College is a true gem, not only in this county, but in this nation.
Our community college is certainly one of the best, and we were able to provide additional funding, not only to support some of the specific programs that deal with some students who might need additional help, to also address that achievement gap that tends to spill over from our K through 12 into our post-secondary schools. But in reality, what this also does is it prioritizes the workforce development opportunities that exist as a result of Montgomery College. The partnerships that we've been able to see forged, whether it's through biotech or cybersecurity, continue to be priorities for this county, continues to be priority for many of you who live in our community, who care about growing our workforce sector and making sure that people have pathways to careers. Montgomery College is doing that each and every day. And I'm proud to be a supporter and proud to be a partner with them when it comes to ensuring their success. I also want to talk about our collaboration with Health and Human Services. Many of you know I serve on the Health and Human Services Committee, and we've been able to accomplish some great things there, including making sure that our disabled community, whether it's developmental disabilities or others, we've been able to ensure that the folks are getting a fair and equitable wage. We need to make sure that those folks that are rolling up their sleeves each and every day and doing the hard work are paid respective to the kind of job that they have. And I think that we've done that. We've allocated funding to make sure that those dollars go specifically to those employees, making sure that they can continue to get a fair and competitive wage, which means that we'll have folks that will continue to go in this career pathway. We worked with our minority health initiatives in ensuring that they had additional resources to address some of those disparities that we still see are affecting some of our minority communities. You know, there are a lot of people who will question, why do we focus on just these communities? But the reality is the studies are there that say that we continue to have gaps when it comes to health outcomes, positive health outcomes for some of our minority communities. Nobody wants to see anybody unhealthy. Nobody wants to see somebody have to suffer in darkness with a mental illness. Nobody wants to see some of the challenges and the great strides that we've been able to make in our health platform be taken away from some folks just because of the color of their skin or their creed. And we understand that. And so our folks are working hard to make sure that those disparities are eliminated. You know, when I talked about values, these are just a small few examples of the myriad of things that are included in our budget.
We believe in you and your success, and that is the reason why people have invested in this program.
I encourage you to go online and look at all of the great work that's being done, supporting all of our nonprofits and supporting the day-to-day operations of this county. The reality is we have so many people who want to be a part of Montgomery County and just don't even have the places for them to live. We've doubled down on our investments when it comes to affordable housing, making sure that our transportation is beefed up, whether it's through mass transit or roads, making sure that our schools can accommodate the growing need that we continue to see from new families moving in. We are experiencing the challenges of being a great community. And with that comes the challenge of being able to afford it. But I think and feel very confident that moving forward together, making the tough decisions we did, we will be able to continue to ensure that Montgomery County is one of the best places to live, work, and play.
Councilmember Craig Rice is with us today.
Right now, as we speak, we have folks that are working in your community. I am proud to be your District 2 representative. I am proud to be your chair of the Education Committee. I am proud to be a member of Health and Human Services, and I am proud to be a member of this community. So make sure that you reach out to us. Let us know your comments, concerns, suggestions. You can reach me in my office at 240-777-7955. You can also reach us on Facebook. It's Councilmember Craig Rice. You can reach us on Twitter at RicePolitics. And of course, you can always email us. It's councilmember.rice@montgomerycountymd.gov. Either way, we always love to hear from you. It always is a partnership, us working together to continue that we're building upon the success and ensuring that we continue to have one of the greatest places in the world to live right here, Montgomery County. Thanks so much for tuning in to another edition of the Rice Report. Take care and God bless.